we're live. You have to go to Just for Fun. You have to go to YouTube and search for Just for Fun Radio. I did, but you get me on that morning show. Oh no, go to just click on Just for Fun Radio, and then whenever you do, it'll have today's date on it, and you should get the option of a live broadcast. Oh well, just try it again. You're okay. I don't mean that in a smart ass way. I'm just saying.
she's but yeah, she's a grandmommy child. She'd come with me all the time.
So does she know Granddaddy and stuff? Let's talk about Granddaddy a little bit.
Yeah, you remember Granddaddy, right? Yeah, Smokey. She taught us how to cook. Yeah, she taught us how to cook by yelling from the couch our recipes, and we made her a recipe book. Do you remember the recipe book we made her? Yeah, I know. She's been my best friend since I was 4.
Oh, hold on, Dawn. Let me, I'm going to try and find a link for you, and I'm going to send it to Kim's phone so she can send it to you.
Okay.
Okay?
She's a maniac.
Because we are maniacs. Okay, so after this one,
like she never danced before.
We'll go live after the song. What am I looking for? Let's do another shot of Crown before we go live. Oh my God.
Yeah, we're here.
My fucking flashlight's on. I have no idea.
Look how much smaller you are than me on the screen.
It's because I'm wearing black.
No, it's
yes, I'm
you
wearing
are.
black. My chair's black. Everything.
Look how small.
Yeah,
right.
The video is live. Here you go. I'm going to get you the link. See? That's up live right now.
Okay. So her number is...
Let me get you the link.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to send it to you. The link.
Okay.
Here you go.
Well, you can just tell me what I read.
No,
we want
you on the radio
we
with
need
us.
you.
No, we want you on the radio with us.
There you go. Send that link to her.
Because guys are assholes. Okay, copy. Back. Okay, I sent you the link.
Okay.
She said, okay. That did not sound. You don't have to talk if you don't want to. I mean,
She'll talk. She's good. She's the insurance person. She'll talk.
I'm trying to let all of our people know to go live with us so that we are not sitting up here long, you know.
Oh, I can see you now.
Can you?
Hey! This way. There's the camera. Tell her. Look, you have to mute your volume. You're gonna have to mute your volume on your YouTube or one or the other. Or hey, no, just log. You can just log off of. Close your Just Fun Radio app. Wait.
I'm trying. They put me on live.
We're going live. Put your headphones on.
Okay, so we got her with us too?
She will be. I mean, I don't have her on the phone, but she can hear us, and we can patch her in live if we need to.
So she can talk online on live with us.
Hello. This is DJ Smiles, And I know we canceled tonight's Ladies Talk show due to family circumstances, but I just want to tell you this. I have cousin Kim in the studio with me tonight, and we don't get together very often, and we should.
But it's gonna change.
It's going to change because she's absolutely amazing. And we have a friend of hers online too.
My
and
very best friend.
you know how us women are.
Since I was like 3.
I'm not gonna lie. We've had a couple of drinks, and we have like been anyway. We thought we wanted to share our night with you, so here we
Yes.
are.
Yes.
Hey, hey, hey!
And I have a best friend since I was very young, having some problems. So let's.
and she's
And I know.
and you know what? We are going to bring her on because
Yes.
we're, you know how we do here on Just Fun Radio. We're going to give her a special name because we all need a special name. Mine is Christine. Most everybody knows it, so I don't know how special that is anymore. But we are live on YouTube as well. So if you would like to watch us, I don't know why you would want to do that, but apparently some people like to watch us, but you never know with us. So you may
That's
want to go
right.
log in on YouTube. I cannot get this microphone right for the life of me. But it's Thursday night. We've gone through a lot in this family, and we felt like, you know what? We're standing up there in the kitchen. We're interrupting the guys because they're trying to watch their TV, right, Kim?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they're
Some
trying to-
diesel show kept
the
telling
heck
us
was
to
it?
be quiet. Be
Yeah.
quiet.
Yeah.
We're trying to watch TV.
So I said, you know what? I got an idea.
That's right.
Let's go down here and take over the freaking radio
That's
because they
right.
would want to hear what we have to say. And I initially planned on doing a ladies talk show tonight, and due to family circumstances, which everybody, a lot of people are very well aware of, but DJ Scotty lost his granddaddy, and Kim is his cousin, and that's who's here with me now. And well, you know, anytime you lose someone, it's really, really hard. I will say this: he was 92 years old.
That's a great life.
It's amazing.
And he lived a great life.
And I had the pleasure of getting to know him the past almost, you know, like 4 years now. And I'm just going to tell you, like, he was my savior because, like, we would go to family gatherings and we always gathered in a family member's home. And you know how that goes. Most all of us do this. And you have that one person that you kind of radiate to. Well, I radiated to him.
Mhm.
I don't really even know how to explain it, but I just did because he would always just look. Let me just explain this for those who don't already know. He was this guy who had he had long silver hair, tattoos. He wore earrings, and I really love the fact he loved his crazy hats, and he was just who he was. But the stories that he had to tell was amazing.
Mhm.
And the last conversation I had with him, I remember him saying, you know, how crazy is this? He said, I'm 92 years old. 92. And he said, I made it through you know, it was like the American War.
The World War II.
He was in the military. He made it
Mhm.
through all of that. And
The Navy.
motorcycles, the
Mhm.
Navy,
The Navy.
crazy women,
Mhm.
raising kids and
Mhm.
grandkids, and what the hell, cancer beat him.
Cancer beating. Yep.
Yep.
Cancer beating.
But you know, the thing about that is we all are numbered. You know, he was pretty critical and harsh about some radiation and chemo at his age. He kind of wished they would not have done that. But anyway, to live to be 92 years old today in this time and go through all he ever went through was pretty amazing. And every time I see him, like, not every time, I take that back, but I've seen him many of times, and he would have like a cigar in his mouth. I never seen him light it.
Well, when we were kids, he lit it.
So I guess
Our
that's where
little
Smokey came
generations,
from,
the
huh?
Smokey came from.
Because
yeah.
I was kind of wondering, like, where the heck does Smokey come from?
Yeah,
Because, like,
'cause
every
he
time I
lit
would
'em.
see him, he did have a cigar most
Mhm.
of the time, like 80% of the time, but I never seen him light it. So I was like, But I'm assuming that was his way of quitting smoking, so I never even asked. But he could tell some stories, and he was just right up till the last time I seen him, he had a very positive attitude. So I'll forever carry that with me through my coming days as an inspiration because, you know, the one thing about life is we all die.
Yeah.
Is a horrible word.
But do we live to be 92?
I hope.
That's a long life.
I hope,
That's
you know.
a long, great life he had. It
Yeah.
sure was.
Whenever I see 50, let's pull this. Look. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oops. I'm going to put the mic into her a little bit and I hit her. So if you're not listening, if you're not watching the YouTube channel, then shame on you because you just missed that.
The abuse.
So on to not to better things because I don't mean to better things because I would like to say rest in peace to. Do you know his? I know that I always known him as Smokey and Granddaddy,
Mm-hmm.
but I did say I may be wrong, but so please correct me. But is it Frankie Ellis?
It is.
Was his name? Okay. Well, anyway, he was an amazing guy, and this is the things that I take away from what I know him, and this is just me saying this. He was a gentleman who took on. He married a woman who already had 5 kids.
Mm-hmm.
One of them being my beautiful mother-in-law, who
And my grumpy dad.
and then they had another child together.
That's right.
But they've been together for a whole lot of years.
Yes.
And he took on the role as dad to these 5 children, not 1 or 2, but 5. and you know, nobody's perfect. Okay. So nobody's perfect, but he did, in my opinion, from an outsider looking in, he did an amazing job as making a lasting impact on these 5 kids' life. And along with that came their kids and
The
their grandkids.
And that was me and Scott and my brother and sister and Dawn. She was there with us a lot.
Yeah, because you always have the friends of the kids.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I've seen some stuff on Facebook from people just like Dawn who have just said, you know, like, I remember him from, you know, et cetera, et cetera. And whenever I hear that, I'm like, that's pretty awesome because that means this guy made a huge impact on people he probably doesn't even realize. And tomorrow we will all be gathering and we will be doing we'll be laying him to rest. And Scotty went over to Copy Central today and they really went above and beyond. And I'm sure there'll be pictures posted later, but excuse me. But I'm sure there'll be pictures posted later. But they created a something that will go with him and be buried with him forever. And from what I understand, it was pretty emotional for Scotty, and I'm sure he will talk about all of that.
It was emotional for him and I. It was wonderful.
I'm so glad that you were there, Kim, for that.
I am too.
I mean, I wish I could have been, but there was nobody in this world that I could imagine being there for him.
It was awesome. It was very awesome.
And let me just say this. Everybody listening may know who I am because I'm DJ Smiles or Crystal with Just for Fun Radio. But who I have with me in studio now is Kim. And sounds like I'm just saying Kim is lightly stated. And we have a whole bunch of, I don't even know what that is going on over there. Gunshots. Did you hear that? Okay. But anyway, she's one of Scotty's dear cousins. And I would want to say that truly one of his best friends because they grew up together and they're so much alike. I have always joked and said she's the female version of Scotty.
I am.
I'm telling you, if you could give Scotty a boob and beautiful hair, this is what he would be like.
My dad tells me, okay, Scott Spence, stop. Quit being so hyper. Quit talking so much. Yeah.
That's really not a bad thing.
No, it's not.
I've met a whole lot, you know, I've met a lot worse people than Scotty. So that's not so bad. But anyway, the fact that they were both able to be together for the past couple of days
is wonderful.
Is pretty cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
Pretty cool. And I just want to say this, that I have, I hope I have Nikki Styles, as I call her, listening. She's a really good friend of ours. She's most everybody who might be listening would know her, but Nikki, for you to know, is Tubby's wife. He works at Rob's Performance. He's one of our huge sponsors, and today's her birthday. And she was going to join us. So happy birthday, Nikki. And I really want to get like totally turned up on here.
And do we still have Shay with us? Is Shay still?
Hey,
Is
Shay. Hey, you know what, Shay? Are you here? Because if you are listening, please call in to the number 770-282-1220. And so that we can bring you live with us, because we were having a conversation with Shay earlier, that we would love to bring on air.
Shay, are you with us?
Hey, Kim.
Gotcha. Okay, we'll tell it to you again.
770-282-1220. And you all just need to stay tuned for this, because you know how us females are. Whenever we've had a couple of really yummy drinks, we like to talk about things that, you know, matter to us.
That's right.
Yeah. So, and I sure do hope this phone system's. I haven't been down here in a few weeks, and everything's different. They got Android crap.
we're good with iPhone.
We are only good with iPhones. I mean,
she's got an Android.
Androids suck.
Okay, she hung up.
Well,
So
that's
now
why,
she's
because
calling
she
back.
has an Android.
Mhm, so she's calling back.
Let me tell you, iPhones or anything. Apple is everything. Oh, Kim, I'm so glad you're here.
I'm so glad I'm here.
I feel like I'm like, listen, we should have had Zach here with us tonight. You would have loved him.
We would have loved it.
We
I would
would've
have
had a
loved
very
it.
good
I feel like
time.
I know him from all your dealings with him. I feel like I know him.
Yeah, you would. I mean, you would have just like fell in love with him because he's
Mhm.
so dang funny.
And I needed my hair did.
I know, right? Your hair looks
I
beautiful
needed my
though.
hair did.
He was ready to do it.
I
He was like
know.
all for it.
I know.
But y'all were so
the casket.
busy.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
casket. Yeah.
What did she say?
I don't know. Is
This
that her?
phone is not showing on, Kim.
Okay, she said I'm unbelievable. Let's see.
Okay, just give me that phone.
Oh, Scotty. Please listen.
Oh no.
Let's see. Send that to him. I can't wait to find his. No.
What? Oh my, hello. I hope all of y'all are listening, because we're like confused over here on our cell phones and stuff. Hey, give me something to talk about. Somebody text me something.
Oh, Scotty's texting me Jeep stuff.
Oh my gosh, Scotty, go
Yeah,
the frish away.
we're not worried about Jeep stuff right now. This is girl talk.
I can't get this phone to come on. Stupid Android. And look, Kim, there's no buttons or anything on this phone. Scotty, help.
Let's see. Wait. Let's see. They're texting. Let's see. Because we have it. The power button's in the back. He said the power button's in the back. Silver.
Okay. Piece of junk Android.
Androids. Oh my gosh. My tablet's an Android. I don't even know how to work it. I have to
Oh,
get the
really?
kids. I have to get
I
the kids to do
understand
it.
now, for real. Okay, so the phone's on now. So Shay, just give us about 3 or 4 more minutes. And hey, Kim, what were we talking about with her anyway?
Dating a divorced man.
Oh,
Yes.
that's pretty interesting, because a lot of people have done that, or a woman.
Mhm.
You know, like we've dated people that are separated, divorced, or
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying. Okay, it's on now. So if she would like to try and call in, she's welcome to. But oh my gosh. Look at that butt.
It is so big.
Oh my gosh, Becky. She must be a rap star's girlfriend. I'm just saying.
I get
I'm
told
trying to get
every. I
comfortable.
get told every day.
I
how
bet you have
big my
like this
butt
ghetto
is.
fabulous booty.
I have a ghetto booty.
You and Scotty have the same
we do.
genes,
I
'cause,
know.
Yep, he has like this amazing ass,
I
and I'm
told-
like, how come? Like, really? But for a guy, he's like this amazing, thick, firm
I
thighs
told him.
and like this
Mhm.
ghetto booty. I'm like,
I told him today. I said, "Oh my God, your ass is huge."
and the way he walks, the kind of bump, bump, bump. I don't have that at all. I'm just like, mine is what it is. I need to
Oh
do
my
some more
gosh.
squats.
He is
Look
telling me
how
to play
wide
the
I look on video.
Ghetto booty.
He does. How did he know he's already talking about that? No, we're not playing that. Look, y'all pay attention to your whatever you told us to shush for. Look, how funny is it? They turned off their TV and they're listening to us.
That's right. And they were talking about ghetto booty.
Ha 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 ha. I look so white in this. Like I need some tan.
No.
Look, we need some conversation is what we need.
Why isn't
Okay,
she called
so,
in yet?
what was we talking about when we came down here? Because it's pretty interesting. Come on, Kim. help me
I'm
out.
having her. I'm trying to have her call her.
Okay, so what happens?
Excuse me. Oh my Scott, really? Listen to the video. Don't talk while it's playing. I swear, you will die laughing. Okay.
Oh my gosh, Scotty, get off of my radio show.
Let's play it. Let's see.
You can't play it like that.
That is mean. It's gonna be very. It looks like a fist. It looks like he's just gonna punch you. I love it, dude. How fat that ass is. It's got a big old booty. I'll name this one Kim. Nice work, guys. I like the way. He's gonna name it what? How fat that ass is. It's got a big old booty. I'll name this one Kim.
That sounds like a vine or something. Because you got a big old booty. Like Kim. Blah 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 blah.
I don't know how to play this stuff. Play the video
That
and
shit
listen
was
to what it says. Play the
funny.
video now. Listen to the video. Don't talk. I swear.
I'm trying to remember some of our conversations earlier, Kim, because some people would really want to know those. Oh, we have a caller.
Okay, she text.
Oh,
Okay, Shay
Hello.
text.
hello, Shay. You're live.
Okay, here's the text.
I hope this works because we are on a stinking Android. What do you say? Okay, let me just see what you said here. Oh my gosh, there's too many texts for me to read.
Read them. That's all from
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
from
Okay.
that's all from Charlie. We'll call
So,
him
can I
Charlie.
read all of this online?
Say it again. Are you there? Say it again.
Yes. Say what again?
Oh, we were talking at the same time. So we're gonna read what what Charlie texts to you.
Okay, so the
Okay.
text I'm reading is
From a divorced man that has been married previously, and this is what he has been dating her for several weeks, and this is what he texts her.
okay. So we are reading a text message from a divorced man, and who is dating
You.
me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Her.
All right. Okay. Not me, but you know what I'm saying. Okay. It says,
Me?
I'm sorry. I guess I'm having that relationship remorse. He says, I'm not really sure what you and I are doing. I don't want to lead you on thinking everything is hunky dory. You haven't done anything wrong. I know what my problem is after being married, then trying to do the dating thing. I'm going to put this the best way I know how. I realize that I love freedom and being able to go as I please. without having to answer to anyone. So please don't bash me. You're a cool chick, and I hope we can still be able to speak. I wrote this long message because I don't want to just step out with no explanation. So,
Okay, but it gets better because he just so didn't step out after that.
so basically, what's happened here, I'm just an outsider looking in, is that you've been kind of having relations with this guy, and he's basically telling you now that he'd rather be single.
Yeah.
And I mean, and has he texted you since then?
Yeah, we guys spent New Year's together, and every damn day after that went mudding and stuff with Kim and him, and
Jeep riding.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to ask you, have you had sex?
yeah.
Oh, I mean, I'm not asking your name or anything. I'm just saying,
Mhm.
as
I think that it was even with him. It was even with him.
oh yeah, yeah, you're right, because I did not say are you having sex with him. Good point there.
Yep.
Great point. Thank you for pointing that out. So I appreciate you for that, because I just kind of left it open for everybody to whatever. But yeah, so I mean, what's going through your mind right now?
I don't know. We spent every day a lot of time together, and this, that, and the other, and then Sunday comes along, and I was he said, "Oh, I'll call you in a little bit or whatever," and yeah, he did, but he didn't. You know what I mean? Like I could tell he was all short again and stuff. So I'm like, then he posts on Facebook about having dreams about jumping trains and stuff, and I don't know. So I'm figuring, well, because he can't make up his mind on what the hell's going on in his life.
Mhm.
So just back off and give him some space.
And he's 40-ish. He's 40, the same.
And I
He's
understand that, but I get so aggravated whenever I hear people say that, like, that kind of stuff. Like try to blame it on the fact of age or whatever, but it still does not excuse the fact that he knows right from wrong, and he knows that. Hey, look, if someone did this to you,
Mhm.
regardless of your age, it would hurt.
It does.
And it would
hurt.
piss you off.
Well, I
It
think it's
does
one of
piss
two
you off.
things. Either he really likes me and it really scares the shit out of him, or he really likes somebody else.
So I have
And
like
he's trying to be nice.
I don't think. I don't know. I've seen him look at you, and the looks are like amazement, and I don't understand. So we're going to Crystal to the expert. Christine
yeah,
to the
well,
expert.
I mean, my
Anyway.
thing is like, there's just so much here. But I mean, if he is going to, first of all, when did you receive the initial text, like saying that this is how he felt? Was it before New Year's or after?
It was before. It was Tuesday before.
And
After
then
Christmas, before New Year.
and then you all received spent New Year's together.
Correct.
No, we spent that night together.
Oh, so he sent these messages to you, and then he used you as a convenience, right?
No. He's not like that at all. It wasn't a convenience. We went to dinner and we talked and whatever, yada yada. And I mean, I don't even think I had. Maybe I had sex with him that night. Maybe I didn't. I really don't remember.
Well, it does.
But it wasn't like a convenience thing.
Blame it on
It wasn't like
alcohol.
that. Not that night. Any other night you can.
That's funny. Look, I'm sorry, Alec.
Okay, but it's confusing as hell because then he does shit like last night. I took my chosen child and his wife, and we went out, and she wanted to go sing, so we went over to this karaoke place, and she sings, he's there. He ends up taking me home. I did not sleep with him, but I got a little intoxicated, and he took me home.
Right. I have to read the text again because I've been totally distracted. And blame it on the alcohol. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Look, I logged on here as a takeover, and all of a sudden, I got like, "Hey, Kim, let me see your phone," because I've like been answering other texts. Because look, here's the deal. Apparently, what was going on is everybody who was trying to listen was getting a whole bunch of background noise, and I just had to fix it. So,
hold tight, Shay.
hold just one tight shade. Just hang in there. I mean, it's not that I don't care about what you're saying because I really, really do.
Mhm.
But it says
I'm listening. I can't say what I
Okay,
think.
so after being married, so he was married, and then he was trying to date you. Is that right?
Hello.
Please don't be mad at me for pointing this out.
yeah.
Like I'm reading your text here.
No, he's been divorced for a while. Like, not recently. Correct?
Okay, so he was married before, and now the two of them are.
He's been divorced. Yeah.
So it says, then it says, I realize I love my freedom and being able to do as I go and as I please. Blah,
But
blah,
yet
blah, blah,
he
blah. Okay.
but yet he
So-
wines and dines her and makes her have feelings for him.
So
and
let me
then
tell you what I
once
think
she
about-
has feelings for him, then he's like, oh, whoa. I need my freedom. I want my freedom.
Guys like that, typically what that to me is they want their freedom, but they don't want you to have yours. It's like they want to give, I might be wrong about this guy because I don't know enough about the situation, but most of the time,
Yeah. Most of the time, I know, but that's the thing. He's not like most people. It's just weird.
Do you
That's
think
what's
maybe
weirding
he's
me out.
fallen
most
for you
people,
then?
I can just freaking walk away from and I'm done with, and it doesn't matter.
Maybe he's fallen for you and that's his way of trying to run.
I kind of think if you walk away from him and say, okay, just call me when you want to go out or whatever, I think it would only last for like a day. To be honest.
Well, see, that's the thing. That's what I was doing. That's like since Tuesday. That's what I've been kind of doing. And I guess Monday or Tuesday, one of the two.
Mm-hmm.
And so I haven't seen him since since Sunday. But then I saw him last night. But it was strictly kind of by mistake. It wasn't intentional.
And so how did he,
But
was that same silly smile there and
he
those
came
goo
over-
eyes?
No, he came over. I went to a different table, and
Yeah.
because I didn't want to like intrude. And so he came over and got us and wanted us to come over to their table,
So let me ask
Uh-huh.
you this, because you have to understand we're like on a radio show and I'm trying to create like a visualization here. So you and this guy, like typically whenever you hang out, is it like in public, and do you have mutual friends? And like I'm just saying, like Scotty and I, we met at Fusions, and like both of us could have walked in Fusions, and he has half the bar knows him, half the bar knows me. I mean, was it that kind of a relationship, or is it like more of a
Okay, so let me back up. And I went to school with him.
Mm-hmm.
okay, yes,
I used to hang out with him.
long term?
So yeah, we have a lot of mutual friends, but
Mhm.
I've been out of a loop for a long time. So like, I didn't necessarily talk to them. And what really happened was, I kind of got stood up at the bar next door one night, and I saw his post on Facebook, and there were several people that I knew over there. So I was like, well, I'm still sitting here by myself. I'm gonna walk over there. And then that was about, I don't know, 2 straight weeks ago, and we've kind of been talking a lot or seeing each other a lot ever since. And maybe it was just too weird, too fast, too.
You know what my opinion? How long has this been going on?
Just since like a week or two before Thanksgiving.
Can I just say that I suggest that you just go with the flow and just
That's what I'm trying to do.
understand that everybody has emotions and you're going to have some and he's going to have some, and that each of you are going to react on them differently. And I truly, truly think that you just need to kind of like just see where time takes you.
Because I think Shay is a jewel. She's a keeper.
Right.
And that if she walks away, and just stop. And
It's his loss.
it's his loss.
But
I
you know,
really
I
do.
mean,
And I think-
sometimes. Go ahead.
I think he'll probably call her back.
Yeah.
I really do. I really do.
Just go with the flow. Don't be needy. By all means, just
She's
kind of
not
like-
needy by no means. She is like,
Well, the fact that you're showing interest and going this far to talk to even us about it,
mhm.
um,
But she doesn't really show
Okay,
that.
guys, so not my intent.
but you know, it just means that you're. I mean, I don't mean this in a bad way because nobody knows who you are. We're just talking about a situation. Period.
Right.
I'm just saying that, like, anytime somebody of your status, because Kim is also obviously painting like you are a female who, this guy should be honored that he's even
He
given a
should be.
chance
He should be.
with.
By her, he should be.
So
honored.
maybe let's just say, you know, guys are a lot different than women. This is ladies talk.
Mhm.
And we see things a lot more mature and a lot faster than guys should sometimes, or guys do. So maybe just kind of like, I would say the best thing I can tell you, and I'm going to admit this, I give the credit for this quote to my husband, because I never did this before him, and it worked for me. Is just go with the flow.
Yes, but my whole thing is like, how do you even, I haven't dated anybody since my divorce, right?
Mhm.
I mean, I have a lot of friends,
Mhm.
and that's it.
How
They're
long
just
have you been
friends. I
divorced?
go out with certain people and just, just
6
a year.
months. Yeah.
It's
a
okay though.
year.
Yeah, I understand that. You know, I mean, I'm going to tell you, I'm on my third marriage, and
I
after
don't think I'm ready I'm not ready to go get married or live with somebody or have I don't want to be at somebody's beck and call. I don't want to answer to anybody either.
don't be,
But,
Mhm.
don't
I
be.
don't understand, I don't understand where that transpired, where he got the idea that I would be that person, and try
Yeah,
to
but
control
like,
his life.
he came into her life, and then he basically likes her and she likes him, but then he thinks, oh well, she's gonna be a relationship, so I'm claiming up. I don't want to be around her. And
But to be honest, I don't know that I wouldn't have done it if he didn't do it first.
right. Oh, I know you.
But
I know.
see, what you have to understand is there's a lot of weak women out there.
And
that
she's not weak. By
You're
no
not
means.
obviously you're not a weak
Mm-mm,
woman, but I'm just
mm-mm.
saying there's a lot of weak women out there, and whenever guys approach them like that, they expect something differently.
Mhm.
So whenever all of a sudden they get into something, and he very well maybe feeling emotions for you, and like and something more stronger than he knows how to deal with, and it could
That's
very
what he
But being strong-headed and bullheaded
You
and
stay-
independent, and that's basically
remain who you are.
right. You walk away
really,
from
really
me,
do.
I'm not going to drown.
No.
I'm going to survive.
And
Right.
and you can do it in a very feminine way.
Mhm.
You really, really can. It's like you can do it without being very hardball, but you can be almost like one of those people who just are like willing to release you.
Mhm.
I'm here. I'm a very strong person. I've got my shit together. I like you because I like you.
Right. And that's how
But-
she is. She's
yeah,
got her shit together, and she likes him because
That's pretty much verbatim what I told him.
because that's who he is. She likes him because who he is, not because
Good
what
for her.
he has to offer as far as whatever, but she
I
don't-
don't have to have anybody.
she doesn't have to have anybody.
Nope. I
Mhm.
find interest in you because I find interest in you.
Mhm.
And you know what? It sounds to me like honestly you're doing the right thing.
She's got her own house, her own car, her own money, her own, way
And
of
can I
living,
get your
and-
name after the show just in case I might need it? And are you ever like thought about going like the other way? Because I've always joked and said like
we can have a threesome.
no, right? Like if I've always joked and said like if this don't work out, I'm done with dudes. So but honestly, you sound like a truly amazing
She
female.
is. She's a very amazing female.
And I think what you're doing is totally right. And just keep going with the flow and just be like, look, dude, you just keep telling yourself you're doing what's right
Yep.
and just keep letting him know, in your own way. Everybody's different, but you can just keep saying, look, I'm here for you because I want to be with you, but
That's what you should
not because
tell
I
him.
need you.
That's what you should tell him. You should tell him I'm here because I like
But I
you,
already told him that.
not because I want
already
because
told him
I
that.
need you.
Well, that's good. You've told him he knows.
well, we'll just find you somebody else.
Yeah, move on. There's plenty of Harleys out there. I'm going to go ahead and
That's
tell
why
you.
I said, what the hell are you doing this weekend? That's what started this conversation.
Ah,
We go-
Okay. That's all I need to know. You
We
can
go
send
into
me a
the-
friend request. We got tons of
We
guys.
go
who-
into the race, girlfriend.
Yep. And you if you really care for this guy, you may want to go ahead and let him know that you're going to put yourself out there on the
Mhm.
market, so to speak,
Yeah.
and that you're going to continue to go forward with your life because you're seeking what it is that you're seeking. And just go ahead and do what you got to do.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
agree.
Oh my
Well, and
goodness.
I kind of had several friends, and I kind of stopped talking to them because I like this guy.
Hmm.
And so now a couple of them are talking to me again, but
But it appeared that he liked you. I mean, the way he looked, the
We've
way
all
he
been there and
talked.
done that. We all have. It's called going with the flow.
I
You
mean,
just
it's
go with
just-
that. You never
Yeah.
know.
so easier said than done.
It is easier
Yeah,
said
because
than
I
done.
can put on a damn good front.
But when I
can put on a damn
look
good
back
front,
on
but that
it,
mean I don't have feelings. Huh?
but when I look back on it, I'm like so thankful that I just did what I had to do with some of these guys.
Because mine half likes me, halftime, and halftime he don't.
Most of my exes miss me. Let me tell you a little funny. It was New Year's night. My phone died. I was having too much of a good time to even look at my phone at midnight. So Scotty and I, we get home the next day and I plug up my phone, it charges, and lo and behold, text messages start popping up. And how odd is it? Like I had 3 of my exes at midnight, very exes. I'm talking about ex-husbands.
Uh-huh.
Texted me Happy New Year at midnight. Motherfucker, you don't have
Really?
anyone else to think of at midnight. And so I'm telling Scotty about it, of course. And so Scotty texts me being funny. He's like, Happy New Year. I was like, I was kissing you. What the hell are you talking about?
Well, I mean, it's like my best friend, we took a picture of her in a wild kind of outdoorsy type. And then it went an hour later, her ex-husband puts a crazy outdoor picture of him on Facebook, like copying. I'm like, really? He's really copying her?
Yes, such a copycat.
Copycat.
But he's
And,
paying attention.
I mean, but he's paying attention. But our picture was so much better than
You
his
should have
picture.
loved what you had. Loved it when you had it, Lucy. I
That's
mean,
right. He
that's
should
it.
have loved it when he had it, and he didn't. So,
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to say this. Thank you so much for sharing your story with us. Shay. Took me a minute because I'm looking at the phone and I'm seeing your real name and I'm going, no.
That's her daughter's middle name.
That's okay. There's a bunch of Shays out there.
And my daughter's middle name.
But I'm just going to tell you, I mean, you sound like a pretty amazing chick. And you need
She
to
is.
stay true to who you are. And I'll always say that I say this and I say this to my kids. I tell this to myself and I don't know where I got it from, but never settle for less. Know your worth.
Yep.
You definitely need to know your worth and never settle for less than what you are. So
Absolutely.
Yep. And she's a firm believer in that.
Exactly.
She really is.
she
She's a
sounds like an
firm-
amazing chick.
She
and
is.
and this guy better wake up.
Well, I mean, the thing is, if you know the rest of the story, it's like, I mean, I came from a trashed relationship that I thought I was sticking in, and I was doing it for my kids, and I was doing this, and I was doing that, and I was trying to make ends meet with it, and that's the stupidest thing I've ever done.
I understand.
Because of
I'm not that person. I'm a very strong person, and nobody should let anybody hold them down
Nope.
like that.
No.
Nobody should be in any form of a abusive relationship. He didn't hit me, nothing like that. But
And see,
no, I mean,
A lot of
mental.
times people hear abusive and they think physical, but this is my third marriage and I've been very abused and it's never been physical. Because if my mom was physically abused, and I'm just going to say this, that, and people are going to take it for what they want to, however they want to, but if a man would have ever tried to physically abuse me,
I believe
I'd
I,
have killed him.
I probably would have killed him.
no, I think I would rather be physically abused than mentally abused.
And you know what, though, to look back,
To be honest, I really do.
really to look back, I think I could agree with you.
I think
Because
would
I
rather
have
be-
been mentally abused,
Uh-huh.
like, I don't even know how to put into words.
put down to make you feel like you're nothing,
I have,
and
I
to tell you
have.
over and over that that
Yep.
you're just nothing.
Trailer park trash.
Yeah, trailer park
I mean,
trash.
I've
You're under
lived
the
it
rock.
all.
You're yeah.
And then I've been through a whole tons of physical abuse not physical, but mental abuse for 7 years. And then I went through 8
Mhm.
years of a lot of cheating and lying, and it was just like I became an investigator.
I mean, for someone on your
But that taught me a whole lot.
but
of
for
stuff.
someone on your 15th anniversary to say not happy anniversary, but I really don't want to take you out. I don't even want to take you to the movie. I don't want to take you out to eat. I don't want to do nothing with you. I mean, how do you take that on
Who
your
does
15th
that? And to look at you, whatever, that guy's got to be hating himself now. I'm just saying.
I mean, how?
Well,
how,
let me tell you this. We'll go into the cheating abuse part just because we were talking.
Yeah. Did
After-
you hear that, Shay, about your 15th anniversary? How you were treated that way? I mean, what? I mean, how would you take that?
Who would do that?
Did we lose her?
Shay, you there?
Mm-mm.
On
Yeah,
your
yeah.
on your
I'm
wedding
listening.
on your wedding anniversary, you are told on your 15th, for say your 15th anniversary, I don't want to take you to the movies. I don't want to take you out. I want to do nothing with you. I mean, how do you deal with that?
I hired an attorney.
Yep.
You divorce them.
Yep. And she
Okay,
did.
well, how about this? 3 weeks after a marriage, you stumble across some videotapes and you start looking at them and you find a whole bunch of hidden sex porn videos. It's not like the other person involved knew it, but they did. 3 weeks after you got married, after a $10,000 wedding, you stumble across these.
I just want one.
It's a
wedding. I just
collection
want a wedding.
of them. So then you think, well, these are from their past. Everybody has a past. Let's go and throw them away, right? You go to the next video. And all of a sudden you discover that this same person is having sex with a female in a living room. And there's a blanket laid across the back of the couch that you purchased for him at an airport right after you started dating.
No way.
Oh, yeah.
See, men are dogs.
So then you go and you dig up their AT&T bills, their phone bills, and you find the female and blah, 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 blah. It all transpires from there. So 3 weeks after you get married, that shit happens.
Yep.
$10,000 wedding.
Wow.
Makes you want to say, fuck a man, but I still married him.
The thing is, next time you take the money and you just go to Vegas.
That's right.
Well,
Maybe Shay and I should get married.
no, I love doing it.
And raise our kids
My
together.
dad offered me $10,000 to run, and I so should have said that.
Your
shit.
dad offered it? Did you say your dad did? Oh, chick, you should have ran like a motherfucker.
Hey, but he's a good man too.
Wow. Wow.
He would agree for.
He offered him five. He offered him 5,000.
$15,000 to run.
He would have. I know.
That's funny. Wow. Shay, do you we'll have to talk after the show because I don't want to call you out online, but I was gonna be like, do you live close to us? Because if so, you should probably join us about right now.
Mhm.
But if not,
Well, I have kids tonight. I'd love to. I say what I just said. I could come tomorrow.
You could come in the morning For the funeral.
Well, I have an 11:30. I have an 11:30 appointment, and then so can. I don't have anything to do.
Really? Okay. I'll call you and see where you're at.
What time's the funeral?
11. But then after that, then we're
Okay,
gonna hang.
I could. Where are you at? I could probably reschedule.
Conyers.
So what? 45 minutes, an hour.
Yep.
All right. Let me see what I can do.
All right.
I mean, I got an 8 and a 9, but I could probably reschedule my
Kel,
11:30.
is
You
there
guys
a
give me
song that
time,
reminds
so.
you of your granddaddy? Like, if you had to think of a song, what would it be?
Smokey and the Bandit. Theme
Yeah.
song.
Smokey and the Bandit.
What is the name of the song?
Eastbound and Down.
That theme song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he loved that song, or at least he did. when
He
I knew
did,
him.
yeah.
I don't know. He was always singing it. He loved that show.
I can't find it.
I don't know, between the
Oh!
Smokey and the Bandit thing, and then Scott watching George Michael all the time. That's how I remember it on TV.
He did.
Ah!
He did. And then we sat outside and we would sing.
She just called you out. You watch
Yes,
George Michael all the time.
He did. And then we would sing, we're going to walk down to Electric Avenue, but instead we would say
Oh,
Kmart and buy some
yeah.
shoes. They only cost $1.
No, that shit's funny.
We
Oh
did.
my god.
The wrought
That's
iron
that
table.
funny.
The wrought iron table sitting out front in front of Grandmommy's house. That's where we would
That's
sit.
pretty
All
freaking
I did
cool.
wheelchairs in it. Wheelies.
The Willies in the wheelchair. That was
Oh
Scotty.
my,
That was
that's
Scotty.
Look, Shay, I almost said your real name. It would be an honor to meet you tomorrow. I mean,
Yes.
I truly, truly do thank you for calling in tonight. And the next song that I have coming up as we're going off air here is for Granddaddy, of course. But I
Mhm.
don't even know. I mean, like, I don't even have a place in this fight with everything that's going on with the loss of this loved one. But he's truly, truly amazing guy.
do.
I mean, it's like Cassie stood in the kitchen last night and she said, I don't know if Scotty told you or not, but for about a month, Granddaddy like really talked about you a lot. And I was like, no way. I mean, I could never really imagine him talking about
No,
me.
he did. You're a part of us now.
So I'm like,
Yeah.
super cool because
You
I mean,
are.
I'm not like trying to like include myself or anything. I just want to be here for support.
We want to include you.
But it makes me feel honored to know that he passed knowing me and knowing that I may have made a difference in somebody else's life that he really, really cared a lot about. And from what I've heard, he loved Scotty a whole lot.
he did.
So the fact that he left this earth knowing that I love Scotty as much as he did, it's just a little bit different.
And
But-
I'll never forget. He was on his deathbed, and I walked in and I kissed him on the cheek and I said, "Hey, Granddaddy, I'm here." And he said, "I'll be damned. It's Kim. Kim, you're here." So I mean, it was awesome. I'll never forget it.
That is amazing. You know, like Scotty went to see him and he called me after he left and he was crying. And
Yeah.
anybody who knows Scotty doesn't know he's cried. He doesn't cry a lot.
We
And
cried today at the funeral. At the
Yeah.
funeral home.
I don't know. It's just he was an amazing guy and obviously he touched a lot of souls.
Mhm.
And that's what our time here on earth is about. So if we don't take anything at all from this right here, I hope that we take away from this that
Are you looking? Are you
our-
watching, Dawn? I mean, Shay.
hey Shay, if you're
No,
watching
I'm just listening to
Oh,
it. I can't
because hi Dooney.
Hi,
Look,
Dooney.
Zaylee says Noonie.
Hi,
Noonie.
Dooney. You're talking to Shay.
Hey Shay,
We can hear him girly girly.
Hey,
how are you, Shay?
I am well.
Good, good.
They're getting ready for a smoke break. I really think they're getting ready to exit us.
She understands.
Somebody stole my cigarettes.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
not
Shay.
cool.
It was Shay's friend.
I hate it when that happens.
believe you.
If you could show up tomorrow, that would be great. Maybe we all can go grab a bite to eat or a
Yes.
shot or a drink or
Yes,
something afterwards because I
yes,
think we'll
yes.
need it.
All right. Well, I feel kind of feminine here at Girl
Mhm.
Talk, so I'm getting
You
a
look
cigarette
kind
while
of
I am.
feminine in those overalls. I'm just saying. They're like making me want to strut. But anyway, we love everybody, and I don't even know what I was
Love
saying, but thank you all so much for tuning in to our little takeover here on Just for Fun Radio. I think Scotty be very proud of the fact that we kept it in line. And thank you, Shay, so much for calling in. And I hope I can meet you tomorrow. If so, that would be fabulous.
I really hope she makes it.
Bye-bye.
Absolutely.
Ah ha ha.
We'll text you the address.
That was so not cool. Yeah, I need an address.
Yeah, I'll text you an address and tell you what's going on.
All right, everybody, to
He
listen.
so called me out.
Ha ha ha. He did call you out, by the way. He did. Sorry, that was not our plan. Look, so to everybody
So
who's
listen, you only need that one special person to be happy. Don't let others hold you back.
That's right.
and you know what? That special person may not be exactly who you think it is. I'm going to tell you that
Mhm.
I have found in my life that the special person may not be like even a relationship that you're in. It could be a friendship, but most of all, sometimes
It
that
could
special.
be anything. It could be anything. And
That's
you know
spe-
what? You know what makes people special? The happiness that you have when you're with them.
Yep. And somebody
And
told me
you know, when you're without
that.
them. But that can be anybody.
Somebody told me that. Somebody told me that and gave me that long lecture one evening. And I mean,
Wonder who that was.
and that's why that person is very, very special to me. And
And
never,
hold those people true to yourself.
it
But let
never
me tell
leaves
you
my
something.
mind. Yeah. Yeah.
The most special person you'll ever know in this whole entire world is yourself.
And there's
That
If you don't
is,
love yourself, then you have no room to love anyone else. If don't love
you
yourself.
cannot
So,
give your best friend the most love you want to. You cannot give your children or anybody
oh
who
my
means
God, that's like a
anything.
recording from somebody I know.
Let me tell you, I've learned it the hard way,
Yeah.
but I've also learned that whenever I am truly thankful for who I am and I love myself, that I'm the absolute best I can be for
That's
everybody in
what
my life.
I heard from a really good friend of mine that if you don't love yourself and you feel like you disappoint your kids and
Because you do.
because
You
and
do.
and
Because you are not showing those people that you love the most what
Mhm.
love really is.
that's
And
right,
love really starts within.
within. And I learned that from
it does.
Shay.
Well, good for you. Good for you, Shay. I think I already love you and I don't even know you. But I'm going to tell you, I know 100% it took
And that's
me
why I
until
love her.
I was 35 years old to grasp the concept of loving myself.
Yeah.
Although I taught it to my kids, or I felt like I was trying to teach it to my kids who never seemed to learn it. And now I know why, because I
Mhm.
never loved myself first. But anyway, on to better things. Not necessarily better things. We're out of here. I hope I meet you tomorrow.
We gotta get up early.
Yes, it's almost midnight. Thank you, DJ Scotty, for letting us take over Just Fun Radio. Thank you for everyone for understanding that I did not get on Ladies Talk tonight, but I came on very late for the
That's
takeover.
right. And we
And-
had Shay. Thank you, Shay.
Thank you, Shay, so much for calling. And thank
Aw.
you, Kim, so much. You're listening to Ladies Talk on Just for Fun Radio, and we really, truly appreciate you. If at all possible, join us tomorrow for Granddaddy Smokey's funeral.
Mhm.
More details, visit our Facebook page because it's all there. And if not, we will see you Monday at 7:30 a.m. for Just for Fun Radio's morning show live. And the rest of the shows will follow. Thank you all so very much. You're listening to justforfunradio.com. Stay tuned for 24 hours of music, a wide variety of music, playing just for you all day long. And we are out of here.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. I got to.
Hello.
Aha, you're still here.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
I think she's still here.
I think she's here. She remembers Granddaddy. She was there for the Granddaddy, Grandma, me time.
Hello.
Granddaddy taught us how. I mean, Grandma.
Hello? Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
I got her right here.
Hello.
Hey, we got to. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, that's cool.
Uh-huh. Are you shitting me? There's a guy in Alabama that texted her and said, I'm hearing your voice on the radio.
No. How cool is that?
Because we have distinctive voices, you know? That is so funny.
Oh, say bye to the camera. I'm sorry. I can't get none of these things right.